Hello and welcome to the demo of CSCI 572 Project 3. My name is Sanjay and I'm representing on behalf of my group members Soumya, Pramod and Manohar. In the first assignment, we crawled weapons data from gun websites, and in the second assignment, we indexed the same data using Apache Solar. And now we're using the Apache Solar Index to build a visual and interactive search interface for the data using the data-driven documents framework. Here we have used the banana technology to construct an interactive weapons dashboard. As you can see here, we have connected the dashboard to the first collection of a solar index, which contains the index data. Now I would like to demonstrate a few widgets. I'm going to search for guns, and the time window that has been selected is 1 year, which means only the search results prior to 1 year will be returned. This is a US map showing the distribution of guns across all the states. For example, California is seen to have 268 guns. I'm sorry, it says 310 guns, whereas North Dakota has only 8 guns, and which is in a lighter shade. So the darker the shade, the more concentration of guns in that region. Hits Hits represents the number of search results returned, which in this case is 12,185. This is a bar graph which represents the various categories of guns. In this case, we have handguns, rifles, and shotguns, and as we can clearly see that handguns dominate over other gun types. This is a pie chart which represents the same graph above, but let me show you that by selecting a particular gun type, the distribution of guns in the maps has now changed. You can see that the gun type for the number of guns has reduced to 69 for California, and for North Dakota it has become 4 from 8. And if we come down, here we can see the first 100 results that are returned by our query. We have selected availability, description, and gun type to appear in the search results. Similarly, we can enable or disable any other fields to appear in our search results. This is about banana. This window shows a facet view based search interface for faceted and free text search. As you can see, we have created 4 facets, namely year, gun type, state, and manufacturer. These facets can be used for filtering the search results. Now I'm going to query for guns. In the year section, we can see that in May 2015, there were 1031 hits for guns. Similarly, the information can be further filtered by gun type. Now I'm going to filter by gun type handguns. Currently, there are 7,308 results for handguns. I can further filter this information by state. I'm going to select Ohio State. So this represents the gun information specific to handguns and Ohio State. Currently, it is displaying 10 results. We can modify this number to whatever we desire. Now the results that are showing are 15 in number. Now we're going to demonstrate all the queries for our challenge questions. For the first query, we have what time-based trends exist in gun ads, and can you correlate temporal and spatial properties with bias? We're going to answer this by using a facet view search. We're going to search for ads, and now If we select a state, say Ohio, and then we click on year, we can see the time-based trends that exist for this particular gun. We see that we can see the number of gun ads on a daily basis for this state. For the second challenge question, we have to identify similar firearm image types that are sold in the same region and type. For this, we're going to use facet search again, and we're going to search for ads. But now we're going to filter by Oklahoma state, and for gun type, we're going to filter by rifles, and for the years, we're going to filter by the first one, which is May 20th, 2015. So this shows the guns that are sold in Oklahoma state, guns specific to rifles and specific to the time period, which is May 20th. For query 3, we have the question as, when a shipment of bulk firearms is stolen, the rate of ads and images may indicate an increase in sales of that particular make or model, and if we can identify these. To answer this, we would like to demonstrate a D3 visualization. Here is a heat map for year versus gun searches. As you can see clearly, the number of guns searched were much higher in 2015 than in 2001. For challenge question 4, we have the question as, can you identify ads and or weapon images that are posted by persons who are underage or in which the weapons are de-identified? For this question, we were unable to find any metadata that was related to the age of the person, so we could not identify such ads or images. Instead, we would like to demonstrate another D3 visualization. This is called as the bubble chart. Here you can see the different types of content types that has been identified by us, and the bigger the bubble, the more the number of content types of that content type, sorry, and we have HTML as the highest, followed by XHTML and JPEG. Thank you for watching our video. This concludes our demo. We we got an opportunity to learn a lot of open source technologies. For that, we would like to thank Professor Chris Matman and all the TAs for being of great help and guiding us throughout. Thank you once again.